everybody. I am going to show you a little bit about how Blackboard works. So let me just share my screen with you so that you will be able to see it. So hi, you are taking the ACE Apprenticeship Math course. It's 6 weeks long and it's with Brenda Yates. And it's going to be done through Blackboard. So hopefully you already know how to sign into Blackboard because you're here. And I think some emails were sent out. And once you sign into Blackboard and are under the ACE Apprenticeship Math course, this is what you're going to see. Okay, this blue column over here is kind of all your quick links, and it'll get you access to pretty much everything that you need in the course. So I'm going to walk you through some of those. Announcements is in a section where your teacher may, remind you that you have a test coming up, or let you know that an assignment is upcoming and due soon. They might also tell you about how the TLC is offering tutoring sessions online and things of that sort. So when you, anytime you log in, I recommend that you check to see if there's any new announcements. Okay, so that's just kind of like informal information that your teacher will be sending you. The next section down in this blue column here is the home base. Okay, the home base is going to cover some very important things for the course, but it's not necessarily math specific. Okay, so you'll see under here under course menu, your teacher's asking if over on the left hand side where it's a bunch of zeros and then a 0 to 1 and then 0, 0, 1, 0, etc., do you see a pattern there without having to look it up? And then the course calendar, if you click on course calendar, a document will open and it tells you exactly what's happening in the course. So Monday is Victoria Day, but then on Tuesday you start class and there's an introduction. And then on Wednesday you're going to start to do algebra review, etc. And you can scroll through all the way until the end of the course, which is for apprenticeship math is June 26th. Most of you will then take a 1-week break off and you'll join Brenda again July 6th for the technology part of the course. Okay, so anyways, that gives a calendar for the next 6 weeks, what you'll be doing. Back under home base here, there is also a technology survey. So your teacher has created a survey. If you click on it, they call it a test. It's not a test. You're not being graded on it. Okay, once you've opened it, you just hit begin, and it'll ask you a few questions. How would you rate your confidence with technology? And you can rate it as a 1, 2, 3, or 4. Do you have access to a computer? What kind of computer? Windows, Mac, or other? Etc., etc. So there are 10 questions. Once you've answered all of them, you would hit save and submit. I'm not going to do that here because I'm not answering the questions, but you will do that. So under your home base, again, it has kind of 3 important things. More things may get added to this year, and again, it's not specific to a module you're working on or a topic that you're working on, but it's specific to the course. So have a look there regularly too. Okay, right under home base is review, because that is the first topic that you'll be covering, is a bunch of review. So if you click on that now, you'll see there's a set of class notes, and if you click on that, it opens you up to a new PowerPoint. Okay, and your teacher will be probably using that PowerPoint when she meets with you during the week, and she'll kind of walk through it, but this way you have it up front and you can download it or write notes on it or whatever. Okay, I'm just going to close that off now. There is also a review practice, so if you click on that, it now opens up to a bunch of questions that is helping you review for the course. Okay. Again, I'm just going to close that tab and open the next. And you can see there's a few other things. She's linked to the lynda.com courses. Lynda's a really cool free application if you're a George Brown student, and it has some really quick courses that might help you. So yeah, there's a bunch of information here, and if you work your way down, that's what all of these are going to look like. So functions and relations, I'm going to click on it, and again, class notes, it's a PowerPoint. There's another document that's called what are functions. There's a lesson package with applications and questions, etc. So each topic that you'll be covering is going to have all that information listed here under this blue section. Beyond the course content, which is really, really important, are some other really good features. Okay, the calendar is a feature that your teacher may or may not use, but this calendar would show you like when a test is coming up or something of the sort. One of the most important are the online tutorials. It's here that you're going to connect with your teacher. You're going to click online tutorials, and then there will be some sessions available to you. You can see there's a Blackboard walkthrough session running right now. If you wanted to join that session and it was available, there would be these three little dots over here, and you would just have to click it and then hit join session. Okay. Some of the sessions are available, some of them are not, just based off what's going on. This Blackboard walkthrough is for our use and not for student use, which is why you can't access it. But this is how you'll access every day. If you're meeting with Brenda Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, you'll go to online tutorials, and then she will open a session for you to join. Okay. Often these sessions are recorded and then saved for your later use in case you weren't able to log in. Under online tutorials are My Grades. So it's here, if you click on it, it lists all the different things that you're going to get marked on, and it will tell you the mark. You'll notice this little timer schedule, it says in progress. That's because I opened up the technology survey, and then it's going to grade you on it. Again, grades are in quotes here because it's not a test, so you're not being graded officially. But you are going to have a test on 3D geometry, on relations and functions. You're also going to have a test on parabolas and trig. And so this isn't complete right yet, this My Grade section, but it will be. And then this is where you can check over the course of the semester how you're doing in the course. Almost last, the next thing after My Grades is discussion board. So it's here in the discussion board right now, there's nothing there, but there will be a thread opened up where you can ask questions. So it'll just say questions, and you're going to click it and say create thread and ask your question if you have something. This is mostly used for peer-to-peer conversation. So, you know, you might have a question about like, hey, have you tried question number 6 in trig? I'm having a hard time. Has anybody been able to get it? And then hopefully you guys can respond to each other and help each other out as you go. Another question you could ask is something like, does anyone know when the test is? And those kinds of things. So the idea is that mostly it'll be peer-to-peer, and the conversation will be between all of you guys as classmates. And although the instructor can see the posts and very well may respond as well. Last thing under all of that is contact professor or counselors. So if you click on this, it has 3 people's names. So Brenda Yates is your professor, and it gives you her email. Okay, there's also your counselor Basil and your counselor Chris, and that gives both the emails there. So this is just a quick link. If you really need to get a hold of somebody and you can't find where their email is, or you don't remember it, this is an easy way to find it. So that's kind of your quick introduction to Blackboard. And as you get through the course, you'll learn more and more, and Brenda will be adding more things. But I think for right now, it's important that you understand the course content section where it says review, functions, geometry, parabolas, all that. And then really important are going to be the online tutorials, because that's how you're going to be able to see, like, work with Brenda every day, given that classes are online. And then My Grades are really important too. Everything else is just kind of a nice to have. And I hope you really enjoy the course. All the best.